So I'm not sure exactly what to make my video on this week, so I'm just gonna ramble for a little while. Talk about some recent stuff. Let's think. First of all, if you haven't played the Killzone 2 demo yet, it's the most amazing first-person shooter I've ever played. If it has enough variety, it just might top Half-Life, because it is simply phenomenal. The controls are great. I don't know what people are talking about when they say there's delay. People are complaining there's controller lag. Well, the lag is in their heads, pretty much. If you hold your controller up to your TV and move the joystick, you'll see that there's no lag at all. It's simply realistic weight delay. Like, it's not actually a delay, but how it works is since you're probably carrying 40, 50 pounds of armor and, a gun, which could be 40 pounds or so, it takes some time to turn. You don't automatically turn at full speed like you do in COD. It takes some time to get up to full speed. So I think it's realistic in that sense. I love the way that people move. It's just realistic and it feels like you're playing as a person, not floating arms holding a gun. The demo is only like 20 minutes long when you play it the first time. 20 minutes only because you're admiring the textures in the sky and the explosions. If you play it through at normal speed, it's probably like 10-15 minutes long at most. But it's pretty amazing. There are only, let's think, 4 weapons in the demo. There's actually a 5th one that's kind of tricky to get. You guys don't even care about this. Hardly any of you own PS3s, but I'll tell you anyway, because I've got nothing else to talk about. When you enter the floodgate area, when you're inside that building after going up the elevator with Garza, you'll notice one guy firing off single rounds on top of the building in the middle. And if you shoot him in the knees, there are 100 different death animations, so you have to make sure you get the right one by shooting him in the knees, and he'll stumble forward, fall off the building, and drop his gun. You pick up the gun, and it's a semi-automatic rifle, which kills guys in 1 to 2 hits. And it's pretty badass. But, so the demo is just phenomenal. I probably played it 12 or 13 times by now. I've done it knife only, revolver only, rocket launcher only would have been nice, but it runs out of runs out of ammo pretty fast. I can't talk lately. It's kind of annoying. But, so, in other news, one thing you guys should consider subscribing to is my favorites section, because I know you guys just like to watch my videos, but you can also subscribe to my favorites. And if you haven't noticed, as of like yesterday, I started putting together a 4-player podcast playlist, and I'm on a mission to watch all 460 some odd 4-player podcast videos, because they have simply the funniest channel on YouTube, if you ask me. I mean, you have to like video games, but type in 4-player podcast. That's the number 4-player podcast, and it's just 4 guys who are really not that great at video games. They're just average or maybe below average, around there, and they're just hilarious when you play, because the whole time they're talking, you can see them in the corner screaming, and it's mostly Brad doing the screaming. Brad is probably everyone's favorite. But, so, look up the playlist on my channel, and right now I think there's only like 20 videos, but I'm like probably 100 videos into their 450, 460, however many it is, and they are pretty freaking hilarious. So if you haven't subscribed to them yet and you like video games, I'm pretty sure you'll find them in good taste. That's probably my favorite YouTube channel, actually, now that I've discovered them. And you can watch live videos on JustinTV.com. They are just the greatest. So, if you watch some of their videos, you'll see what I mean. Sorry for not having, like, a real video. I'm just sort of rambling, like I said earlier here. I was gonna juggle, but I didn't know how I could do that without music. Thanks, YouTube, because I don't feel like downloading some random song by some artist I haven't heard of, so that I can juggle and sync with the music, and then it's complicated. I don't know. I should do a night juggling video though sometime, except one of my dark juggling beanbags has a hole in it, which sucks. I gotta super glue that up. Other news. Oh yeah, I'll be right back. Probably should have cut that clip out, but I don't feel like editing today. This is my shiny new DualShock 3 from Hong Kong. If you're looking for controllers for PS3 or 360, the best place to get them is eBay because they're cheaper. Sure, it takes like a month to ship, but it's cheaper. And these controllers, DualShock 3s, are just, in general, higher quality than 6-axis. It's really shiny and awesome, as you can see. And maybe it's just me, but I think that the buttons here are more colored than normal. And I've got triggers attached. These triggers just snap on. I'm not going to take them off because the plastic sort of wears down. But basically, it now works like a 360 trigger. Except the springs aren't as good, because 360 controllers are just higher quality in general. But other than that, I mean, my other DualShock 3 lasted a pretty long time. It was just the R2. The spring got pretty worn out from way too much Warhawk, because you have to double tap the spring to boost. And other than that, this is a really cool controller. And these triggers you can find for like $5 at a GameStop or a Trade and Play. So I know you guys don't really care too much about video games, but I had to talk about something. I promised one video a week, and I'm not going to let you guys down. Even if this is a disappointing video, I guess I'll let you down in that sense. There will be a one video a week thing, even if it sucks. But that's just about it. And like I said, give me as much feedback as you can. And I forget who it was. Someone told me to draw a Lara Croft picture, and I'm working on it. I listened to your requests. Yep. That pretty much sums it up. Thanks for watching.